The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here at Arrowhead. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly...
And he'll take it on in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The dangerous Nico Hardman on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Mahomes going to start this one with a throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive. First down throw. Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be taken down. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Hardy now with the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now the first carry for King Henry. He's inside the 40. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will move out to a 14-7 lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Hardman now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is something the defense knew they had to contain coming in today, Mike. They worked all week on containing this quarterback, but here we are. Early on in the game, a nice scramble there, good yardage, and he's able to pick up the first down.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. Mahomes now on second down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Hey, 43,
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Inside the 10, it is caught. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 37 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Here's Pacheco. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. One more time with Pacheco. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Hardy now with the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10. Now Jackson on the move. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. On the give, here's Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. 2nd and 7. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this.
They're going to go. Hey!
They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll try and run for this with Henry. He will have a Ravens 1st down as they move the chains on 3rd down. They'll go again here with Henry. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Henry tries to pull his way in. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a 1st down.
Change it. Hey, Alfred, come on. Come on.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. That one is good. And the Ravens move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Ravens are in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half, about to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Hardy now with the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's Flowers. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. A give right up the middle to Henry. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They're going to go right back to Henry. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal, he has enough. 1st down. Now it's Jackson. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Jackson on 3rd and 2. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. Now, Jackson. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Third and short. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Yellow. Easy.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that will be a bit of a letdown.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He's got it inside the 5. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Now Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Finding room at midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down, 8 for the first down. Henry. Oh! And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's third down. They'll drop to throw. A pass pulled in by Henry. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs and just as importantly stop the clock.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Here's second down. Jackson looking to throw. And this is a touchdown. They were were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, what a great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big-bodied tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender, and it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
Yellow. Hey, 57 color, 57 color. My turn.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yellow. My turn.
Throwing is Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
Yellow. My turn.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Jackson. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down, so they get a new set of downs, and just as importantly, stop the clock.
No, we changed it.
To the air one more time with Jackson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Jackson up top again. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Again, it's Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there as he did.
And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the inner harbor of Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. He'll get it into the hands of Zay Flowers. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Go ahead.
Aguilar goes off in motion. Second down, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And that is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Hey. 180.
From the shotgun, here's Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. This is Henry. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Now Jackson on the move. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He pulls it in around the 5. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. That'll be intercepted. And the Vikings will take over at their own 14-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The first carry now for Ty Chandler. He finds some room across the 25. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He's got his man. It's Jefferson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A carry now for Chandler. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. The veteran Kyle Van Noy in on the tackle. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Go!
From the gun, here's McCarthy. He's got his man, Jefferson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
On 3rd and long, here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there for the sack. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Hey, Alpha, say hi.
Aguilar goes off in motion.
Middle.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. So just a lone field goal accounting for the scoring in the first half. 3-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, this one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. A run now for Chandler. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run it here with Chandler. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now McCarthy. That's caught by Chandler. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. To throw is McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He's got room at the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Play action now. It's McCarthy.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game. Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That is caught. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up...
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are out to a 10-0 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Hardy now with the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10.
180. Yo. Yeah.
From the gun, Jackson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Owen. Go ahead.
Here's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
You changed it.
Aguilar goes off in motion.
You changed it.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He gets that to the veteran Aguilar.
Hey, move.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. To the air one more time with Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw, and maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Omar, ready?
So here it is, 4th down and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.